Well, I'll tell you, that introduction always gets you going. Hey, listen, welcome everybody, Results Staffing and social media. Hey, real quick, tonight, I just want to go over a couple things for some social media tips and also how to utilize them for sales, and also just a couple other things I want to discuss. Listen, I've talked about it numerous times about utilizing the social media platform for sales. All right. Sales does not have to stop why the situation with COVID has started. Does not. Because what you do is you have to change. So I'm going to talk about building an audience. And this is what I mean by this with social media. Is you're going to make yourself up a 30 to 35, 40 second video. Something like this. Hey, my name is Dave Wilson, Results Staffing, social media. Listen, we offer direct hire service, professional services, staffing, light and industrial, etc. Right? You're done. Okay? Save it. Your first video, you're going to send it out on a platform called Through Plays. Go to blueprint.com. You'll see this. Through Plays. What I like about that with Facebook is you want to target your audience for where you're going. Okay. Let's just say we're hiring for a human resources job. Okay. We're going to put in all HR, everything that has to do with HR. Boom. Set your ad in Ads Manager. You can post it on your page normal. Do not boost on your page directly. That's what causes some of the problems, because you don't want to pay for that. So if you go with Ads Manager, now get this, put $15 on your ad, target demographic HR, right? It's going to go to them. Let it go for up to 7 to 10 days. Let it go. Okay. Hey, Tim, how you doing? So once your ad runs for the 10 days, right? Stop. Right. Now you're going to make your second video. Now you're going to go in for your sales for your second video. You're going to go, hey, everyone, it's Dave Wilson again of Results Staffing. Hey, just so you know, I'm following up from my last video. We now offer video resume services, just so you know that. Okay. When you learn what's behind the scenes of social media, you now go back and build your audience number one. Because on your insights, you're going to create it, whoever's clicked on your site. So say if 600 people did the Through Plays. Now you only get charged for the first 15 seconds. So you want to look at that, right? Get your message out quick. Now stop, right? Create your audience, build it, label it. Right there. Now, video 2, select audience 1, boost it out again. All right. Same area, put a couple different interests on it. Do you know that next ad, even Tim, for utilizing for your schooling and for your show that you do and everything, and your classes that you handle for social live here, is target them, because the same people, Facebook understands that, and that second ad will get to them. Okay. Maybe all around the same time. Maybe they'll see it, maybe they won't, but it's going to go to their pages plus new people. So now everybody's got a hold of you. Boom. 10 days, $15. Let it go. Here comes the fun part. So now you're on video number 3. This is the most important part I can tell you about how you're going to do it. So you're going to create an ad all over again. Do the videos, right? You've created 3 audiences, let's just say. Now we're going to take it up. You have a lot of selections on social media behind the scenes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. I'm going to break it down easily. What that means is, let's just say the Dollar General store. Then there's the $5 general store, or $5 and below, 5 and below, whatever. Then you have like your Target stores, Walmart's, right? Now you're going up to your Macy's and your higher one, Tiffany's, right? So that's the kind of skills. Let's just base it like that, right? So you're going to take your next ad, you're going to boost it up by about 2%. 2% only. Don't go 3 or 4. So what that's going to mean is anybody that's in your network that you've clicked on that ad, right? That person that's watched it, it's going to go to a level higher in your friend's feed. Yeah. So let's just say, as an example, you're working on a logistics center, right? Now you're looking for a supervisor. Well, in your friends level 1 or 2% up, guess what? It's going to target them. So I hope you get that point there. And you can learn a lot about that. So I've been taking it up 1, 2%. Don't go any higher for that right now until you really understand it. I have another class next week, and you really got to look into that because you don't want to go too crazy. So that describes that on the ads. Next one. The reason why you don't want to boost on your page is because all your friends like it. Like, say, for example, Tim, I post an ad. I'm looking for an HR director, right? Tim clicks. He likes it. You just paid for that, right? Post it normal. Tim and everybody else can like it as much as they want, but run the ad in Ads Manager. That's where you're going to be successful. So the next thing I want to talk about real quick is to get your message out about getting people back to work. Listen, and I'm going to be as honest and plain as I can be here, is July 28th is coming around fast for that stimulus package of the $600 a week. So if you're not out right now, I literally today installed an office phone. Serious. You can ask the young gentleman that was here doing a video resume. 610-749-0765. That's the office phone. The reason I had to do it, it's a good problem, because my cell phone was nonstop. Now, I'm not complaining about it, but I got to take some pressure off until the interns start, because so many people right now are getting a little bit nervous, just getting a little bit nervous, because finding a full-time job is like looking for a full-time job. Same thing, or looking, you know what I mean? It's exhausting. So if you start now, listen, a lot of the companies are hiring, and I'm going to tell you why I know that. Some of them are being quiet. Okay. Do you blame them? Let's just say if they say, hey, let's just say, I like using Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's got 3 new supervisor positions open, right? Or warehouse workers, because they know certain people aren't coming back, right? Now, why would they post that, right? Why? I know it. There's ways that you can find out. So that's what I said. That's the most important thing right now. Don't stop. Put your foot on that pedal and don't take it off. Because if you do, you're going to struggle when July comes around. Because let me tell you, when July comes around and you're looking for employment, and I'm in the same position, we're all in this together. You have to start. If you're not working currently because of everything that's happened, I don't even want to mention that word anymore. We're going forward. The new workforce. Start looking. Okay. Last, this is my favorite, and I'm going to use it as example as professional services and logistics with social media on how to get your groups out there, how to find your staffing. Let's just say right now, currently in our area, one of the hospitals laid off 200 to 300 people. Okay. So that's 200 to 300 people, very qualified, looking for work. I actually have a call in about 15 minutes. So what are you going to do? A couple months ago, prior to all this, the word, that was never heard of. The hospitals are going to pick back up. We know that. But where is everybody going to work? Logistics centers. And I'm going to say this. This is my favorite part. Tim, I'm not going to go crazy. I can offer logistics and compete right now, be competitive with some of the logistics centers around here. I do not want volume. I don't want that quality volume anymore. I am not going there. I'm not doing that 300 employees, 500 employees, because I see it right down the street here. And if you don't use this behind me, social media, you are going to struggle. Now, let me tell you why. I see it. I want a company where we, should say we as a team, because there's 3 of us, we don't want 50 to 100. Let us have 25. 25 quality people that if you tell us, you say results, we want somebody with 1 year experience, 1 year's work record, strong work record. You will not receive an employee from without those requirements. So you got to put yourself in that position. If you're going to say it, we're going to do it. unless you said to us, fill the orders. Because if I wanted to fill the orders, and I don't just say this, not to say to myself, because I love social media, that is the passion. But when I look down here and I see a company looking for 300, right? And I get it. I've said it before, they don't want to bring on another staffing company. And I really don't want to work at some of them. But if I was to go tomorrow, and I will say this with 1,000%, if you needed 200 employees, I would give a guess around 4 to 5 days, I'd have over that amount, at least applications, everything coming in. If we had a good team, pull it off. The reason being is because, see, this is the secret. You have to be very creative on social media. There's 3 major logistics centers in our area, which I'm not fond of. There's no secret of it. I'm not going to give you the names. I don't like them. But they're the main source for us to pull those employees from there. It's just strong pickings, because if they got 1,000, 800, 1,200, you know what? We're going to win. We will get our message inside. There's certain ways that you can really do it. Oh, let me tell you. To pull, I'll just pull them right from those companies. If you're paying $1 more, if your work schedule's better, right? And this can be in professional services too, because that's what I do. If you were offering the world a lot more benefits, my face and our videos and our ads will reach those 3 logistics centers only. Nobody else is going to see it. You might see some of them, but I'm going to pull them out of there, because that's just like a pluck. You're right there, man. There's 1,000 people. Grab them. I don't care whether they're short. Don't matter to me, because I'm going to show you results. You need 25 people. I'm going after them. That's the name of the game. That's the way staffing works. And if anybody else tells you any different, it's wrong. You want 25 or 100 people, I'm going to take them across the street. I'm going to take them right out of there. You know, that's a fact. And there's good ways of doing that, because that's where the power of the video and your message, if you're very sincere, honest, you're going to be successful. So think of that. All right, I'm going to get going here. I have a call coming. Social media, skill set, demographics, start looking for those jobs. Sales, don't stop on the sales. This sales can be utilized for any type of business, for what I'm doing right here. Doesn't matter. It's just all the same concept. So on that, everybody, have a great night. A lot of work to do. It's going to be a long night ahead of us, and it is nonstop, but we're here for you. So we do have a new application now, an employee tracking system, www.resultstaff.com. Listen, you can apply there. Easy process, user-friendly. And what I also like about it, for like saying the logistics centers, a lot of the candidates, some of them don't have access to make a resume. Well, we got smart. We found the right company. You can create. You don't have to go to your local library. You don't have to go when things get back to normal, if you want to call it. You don't have to go to the Career Link centers for free or home. You can do it right there. Create your resume. It doesn't get any easier than that. And then we'll reach out to you and get you through the hiring process. All right, everybody, have a great night, and talk to everybody soon. Thank you. We got to make sure